It started as one couple's wardrobe clean-out. Now, 7 years on, it's hoping to help clothe people in need all over Australia. We highlighted the work of Pass It On earlier this year, and our return visit highlights just how hard the cost of living crisis is biting.
Last week I had fish and chips.
Oh, wow.
From the South Coast. It's been a long time since I've tasted anything like that.
No one judges here. People will go off on their heads, but it's good to see them because we're all equal.
We're living in a rich country. We should be able to provide beds.
You can see people who haven't been accustomed yet to the street. You should never be accustomed to the street.
On the doorstep of Australia's Reserve Bank, a man finds comfort on the concrete. His name is Joseph, and he tells us he's 93.
I have a room here.
He wouldn't or couldn't tell us if he needed help. Old, young. Homelessness doesn't discriminate. It's a phrase we hear often, but in the heart of Sydney's CBD, you can see it every Tuesday night.
The sad thing is cost of living is really affecting everyone here. Like us, you, everyone is being impacted by it. Hi Ben, how are you? You all right?
It's been 5 months since we first met Olga and Chris. Every week, without fail, they bring a ute full of free and mostly brand new clothes to help those who can't afford to buy them.
That's it.
Back then, we watched those in need line up for a bag of essentials like underpants and socks, or for a chance to choose from a rack of designer goods.
You stay safe and warm, yeah?
And if you thought the line looked long then, now it's even bigger.
All we want to do is be the best half hour of the day or week for people, because it's one thing to give them clothing. It's another thing to make them feel in a better place well-being-wise. Right against the wall, so we'll set that up.
Tonight it starts to rain, and Pass It On, as it's known, moves undercover.
Normally it's not this chaotic, but it's bad.
There's a lot of people
it's
here.
Bad tonight.
Yeah.
It's bad.
It shows you how many people need help, doesn't it?
There's a lot.
That bro acknowledges us every Tuesday because they see us, bro. They see us. They see everybody here, the poor homeless, the housos, the disadvantaged, even the rich come here. It doesn't matter, and we get to talk to people, we get to see people, and people get to see us.
They look like really good clothes.
See some name brand clothes here that we can't afford.
Yeah.
And sometimes I walk around in style, bro.
There are fresh faces and familiar ones.
I remember you gave me a big kiss last time.
Oh, did I? Oh,
Yeah.
did it? Oh. No, you're beautiful. Thank you.
Oh, you're beautiful too, thank you. But you're doing okay? We want to make sure you're doing okay, yeah?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You're doing fine?
I'll talk to you after this.
You're going to talk to me after this?
Yeah.
Oh, what are we going to talk about over there? You're cheeky. You're cheeky.
No, seriously. Chris and Wyatt did a lot for her. If I knew all that, but I'm a good person.
You are a good person. Did you get some clothes tonight?
Yeah, son.
You got some?
It was amazing. You know, they usually,
There was a lot of people here, yeah?
And scattered among them, stories of courage, desperation and hope.
You're in good spirits, it's good to see. We were worried about you last time.
Yeah, I was worried about myself too. Because I didn't feel all that well.
Yeah, I remember you saying.
The news from the hospital.
Good news from the hospital, yeah.
Yeah.
What was your name?
AJ Evans.
AJ Evans. Pleased to meet you, AJ.
Yeah. You got cold hands.
I do have cold hands. You look
Yeah.
like you're keeping nice and warm, AJ.
I have to.
Tell me a bit about yourself. Are you doing it tough at the moment?
No, I'm average,
Yeah.
but not everybody. There's others doing it tough, mate.
Yeah.
Just imagine being on the street.
Have you been on the street in the past?
I have.
How easy is it to fall through the cracks and end up on the
Very
street?
easy.
I come every day to the city for work, and yeah, I normally see the same faces, but this morning I witnessed 3 ladies at different spots, just begging, and with all their belongings on the floor. Right after I left, I just start crying. I just can see my mom reflecting. And I called you, and I said I don't want to come here anymore.
I think further the problem
I
is
just don't want to see this.
and the thing I think you've got to understand is this is not just this place. Woolloomooloo, Surrey Hills, Parramatta, Liverpool, Campbelltown, it's everywhere, right?
This month, Pass It On marks 7 years. But the couple who started it after a simple wardrobe clean-out say it's not time to celebrate.
Think tanks, workshops, meetings, we don't do them because they don't help. Someone on the street needs immediate action and immediate thing. I mean, every day we do nothing, people suffer. And every day we do nothing, the community pays for that.
While charities rely on government handouts, Pass It On generates its own money. It fundraises, accepts sponsors and pays its employees to deliver. But when the need is great and you can only afford a team of 2, expanding is tough. Now, you don't accept any government grants, do you?
No.
What would you like the government to do?
I'd love the government just to get, one, to speak to us, right? Just not to wait for an election cycle to speak to us. And secondly, let's repurpose a commercial building that's dormant right now, or a dormant lease that you have. And once that happens, we will scale out very quickly everywhere else.
And try telling someone like Peter it isn't worthwhile. Without this help, where do you think you'd be?
Back on the street.
Living on the street, how was it?
Rough. Well, getting bashed sometimes and that.
You don't want to go back there?
No.
He's one of the committed people that will actually come out in the rain. You don't see many people doing that at all.
And we take it for granted that we can, we get wet, we go home tonight, we just go and, put our clothes in the laundry.
Everybody's important.
Yeah.
You can't let your Aussie mates down.
Yeah.
This one day of the week, they get an opportunity to change their clothes, because nothing worse than having sweaty clothes.
They brought a blessing to the place when they arrived here.
Yeah?
Yeah. The place has changed tremendously. God bless you all.
Yeah, such wonderful work by such wonderful people, and it is so essential. And wouldn't it be nice if there were more people willing to give so that less have to sleep rough on the streets?